Hi, everybody. Al, Doctor Who here. Um, Figured I'd make a vlog. I'm titling it Passing Friends. Um, as you guys know, Stephanie and I lost a dear friend last week sometime. I think it was probably Monday. Um, she was suffering from depression, and depression does some weird things to people, you know. And she was starting to hit the bottle. She was drinking quite a bit, and she was always a piece of work. Sharon, she was like a real piece of work. I don't know many people that had the constitution that she did, you know. But she looked good. She was a good looker, you know. But I think what happened is that when she started going into health issues, um, she just couldn't deal with it. There was a lot of problems, you know. And you can't you don't see the warning signs because people usually generally will cry out. I have a good friend, uh, Bill, and he's a he's a bipolar, and he tortures himself in a weird way. Like he just recently got rid of his car, so he basically stranded himself in the apartment, and he's doing some crazy stuff. Like he tells me he's eating Ajax and sniffing Clorox. I asked him. I says, "Well, does it do anything for you? Are you getting off on it at least, or what is it?" Basically, what happens is that people that have this condition do strange things to themselves. So basically, if he doesn't watch it, he will off himself, and I'm gonna feel really messed up when that happens because I don't have many more people left. You know, I remember when my grandmother died. I think when my grandmother died, probably was the worst hurt because it was the first one in the family. It was the first hurt, and then I think when we had the accident in Mexico, and I saw my two cousins die. It was like kind of like a shocker, you know, because my grandmother had just died that a month before that happened. So we were going through the country. We were driving cross country, and it was a bittersweet. Um, the first time I ever seen the countryside, you know, we drove from New York all the way down into Mexico, and the things that happened. I mean, you know, it really makes you think, you know. Well, like, let me put it this way: in the beginning, okay, you don't really see the value of a person's existence until you lose them, you know. And then as that happens, and you go through life, and you start to lose people here and there, you know, it really beats you up. It really it really does. It does beat you up, you know. But I don't know. I feel bad for her. We're gonna be at the wake tomorrow, and so now she's taking it pretty hard too because she has to deal with work, and she has a very very stressful situation at work, you know. Um, so I feel very bad for her, but and I really should try to help her deal with it a little bit better. You see, Sharon was Vinny's a woman. Okay, I guess you could call her a mistress. Um, and they worked good together. They were good, you know. And I think when he died, she took that really, you know, because now she doesn't have anybody. Well, now she doesn't have anybody at all. I mean, she's gone. But I don't know. I mean, like, you know, when I look at people on the internet, and I get to try to understand where they're coming from. and I hear their stories. Um, and I usually have a comparison. Like I'll usually say, okay, how does this story relate to my experiences? And you always, when you hear people talking, you always will find something that you can relate to. You know, and that's our tranquilizer, so to speak. At least for me. At least for me. The internet is a tranquilizer. So, and I always tell Stephanie, I'll explain this, so and so, this person said this, so she basically knows everything that's going on, because I'm always expressing what's going on to her. So my world is basically her world too, and I'm just trying to be a little bit supportive if I can, because I don't take these things very well. Never did. But anywho, I figured I'd make this vlog. I'm gonna throw it up. Yesterday, I think I put up a video 3 times, because what happened? Something strange has been happening. It appears that it goes up, and then it looks like it didn't go up. So I have to put it on YouTube first before I could put it on Vloggerheads. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to see what happens. I made a video yesterday, a partial music video, and maybe I'll yank that up too. But this one I'm going to put up first. I love you guys. I'll catch you later on. Be cool.